Welcome to my channel. My name is Hannah. Thanks for joining me today. I wanted to create a short video to supplement my last video on trust, and this one is going to be more of a tarot oracle card reading, so a little bit more visual, a little less practical. So I really like tarot and oracle cards more so because I feel like they trigger messages from my guides, so I'm not necessarily feeling like the cards are the ones doing the work. It's just I'm a very visual person, and I feel like it helps me kind of communicate the messages that need to be communicated. So what I did was I pulled from 2 different oracle decks and a standard tarot deck. And I just pulled 1 card from each of those just to kind of add a brief message about trust that will hopefully help kind of enlighten your viewpoint on that. So the first card I pulled from an oracle deck is the Riddle. And this card really speaks about the riddle being something that you're trying to think your way through rather than trust your way through, which I think is perfect for trust. So if we think of trust as this riddle that can't be solved really by our minds, I just think it's a beautiful metaphor of just allowing things to be, of trusting, not trying to control things with your mind, with your thoughts, not trying to control things by knowing everything, not letting the fear of unknown kind of inhibit your trust. And then just a few kind of lines from the description in the oracle book that I thought really highlighted the topic of trust. When the riddle is present, one must stop searching for the right answer, quote unquote. It cannot be found, and ultimately it is not important. Rather, there must be a shift from the literal to the metaphorical, from logic to mythic. Time, surrender, and humor are your only allies. For now, get comfortable with the limitations of your intellect and the reality of not knowing. It may, in fact, be the only reality there is. Trust. The numbers on here too, this is 35, which reduces to 8. 8 is kind of about that rapid change. We all need trust during moments of extreme change, unknown, uncertainty. The second card I pulled was from a different oracle deck, Home. Which instantly the message that came to my head was being at home in your body, which I really feel like trust begins with trusting yourself. And what I like about this is, you have all the security and safety of your home, which to me, these birds up here represent freedom. So when you're kind of grounded in your knowing, grounded in your trusting, then that brings in an element of freedom. You're able to stay grounded and stay moving, keep on your path, feel solid, and that feeling opens up these other opportunities, this freedom of your mind, of the future. So really, this image of your body being like your home, kind of sitting with that, and how can you trust your body more? How can you trust your inner intuition more? And how does this trust of yourself lead to freedom, lead to opportunities, lead to peace? And then lastly, I pulled a tarot card. The card that came out is the World. What I liked about this is that the kind of like wreath going around the person looks pretty similar to the, I think, like rope that's on this riddle card. Just kind of a cool synchronicity. So rather than kind of looking at the traditional topic of, or like interpretation of the World card in tarot, I just kind of drew on my own inspiration and channeling. And what I really see in this card is balance. And I see this as like the 4 directions: spiritual support, higher powers supporting this person, and the freedom that brings. So if we think of this person being surrounded by higher power and the freedom that brings, the knowing of, you know, not everything is in my hands. There's all of these other entities and energies that are supporting me and that I'm trusting in, that allows this person to really be free and be the creator of their life. And then I also kind of got that learning to trust, whether yourself, the world, spirit, learning to trust is a big karmic cycle for many people. And once you're kind of on that path and working towards trust, and I don't know if there's a true reaching of full trusting, but the closer you get to fully trusting, the more complete that cycle becomes, and you're able to open up other energy cycles in your life and kind of move on from that untrusting old karmic cycle. And then too, with the home card, I see, you know, we've got the blue backgrounds on both of them. Freedom of thought, clear thinking, clear-minded. So I hope that just adds a little bit of supplementary imagery and thoughts to my last video on trust. So check them both out. Let me know what you think. Again, thank you for being with me, listening, learning with me. I'd love to hear your thoughts if you have any. Feel free to like and subscribe, and I hope to see you back here soon. Thank you.